Steaming often creates condensation that drips on the patty. If uncovered, the pork patty will turn dry and tough. In this episode, let's explore together the ultimate versatile steamed pork patty base. This basic patty base can be used for various types of meat patties. Classic Cantonese dish, perfect for home cooking. Don't think there's one best meat patty in the world, only the patty that best suits your personal taste. Everyone has different preferences for meat patties. Some like it springy, some prefer it tender. With all these variations, today we'll teach this patty base. We'll analyze how different textures are achieved. Then you can choose what you prefer. For best results, use pork with some fat in it. You can even mince it yourself. This way, you control whether the meat texture is coarse or fine. Adding some fatty pork makes it more fragrant and tender. Marinating the patty involves just a few key elements: soy sauce and sugar, white pepper and sesame oil. Oyster sauce makes a difference. Adding oyster sauce enhances the sweetness and makes the texture more tender. The amount of starch is also crucial. Starch significantly affects the patty stickiness. I recommend cornstarch as it won't turn watery. If you like it denser and smoother, just add more starch. Water content greatly impacts the patty's firmness. Adjust water quantity according to preference. Add more water if you want a softer texture. Here's a tip. Add some egg white. It's optional, but makes a difference. I highly recommend using it. Egg white acts as a binding agent, making the meat stick together better and smoother. For salted egg patties, use salted egg whites for same effect. Mix thoroughly. You notice it becomes smoother and stickier. The pork's texture also depends on whether you simply mix or pound the meat. Mixing makes it looser and softer. Hand-chopped pork has more noticeable texture, giving more bite and sweeter flavor. Some prefer a springy texture. Then you should pound the meat several times. This time, we'll use preserved mustard greens. We're using sweet preserved mustard greens with soy sauce, sugar, and cornstarch. Cornstarch makes the greens smoother and helps bind with pork. A little oil makes it more tender. Preserved greens are usually quite dry, so adding oil helps keep them moist. If using fatty pork, reduce added oil. Combine the marinated greens with pork. Test different versions. Texture preferences often differ between family members. The key is learning to control the patty's texture, the tenderness, springiness, and coarseness. I personally like sticky and springy patties. Add water chestnuts for some crunch. A little minced ginger counters any pork odor. All these are adjustable. We've basically covered how to create different patty textures. Think carefully and adjust. If not springy enough, reduce water. If not sticky enough, add egg white. For softer texture, add more water. A little wine counters pork odor. There are many ways to do this. Adjust it to create your perfect texture. Once mixed, place on a plate. I prefer thicker patties. That's what makes it substantial. I like making it uneven with holes. This helps even heat distribution and allows moisture to escape, enhancing flavor. Try this method. Make it bumpy, not smooth. Then it's ready to steam. I dislike condensation water. Steaming often creates condensation that drips on the patty, diluting the flavor. I use foil or cling film. This time using a clear lid. This prevents condensation dripping. I prefer steaming patties to preserve original flavors. Use medium-low heat for longer steaming. Medium-low heat means you can steam longer. Start timing when water boils, about 20 minutes. Because the patty is quite thick, the pork must be fully cooked. Let's check the results later. After 20 minutes, let's open it. Seal it tightly with foil, cling wrap, or lid to lock in moisture. If uncovered, the pork patty will turn dry and tough. The liquid you see is the pork's natural juices. If you don't cover it, steam condensation will dilute those precious juices. For deeper flavor, add a splash of steamed fish soy sauce. Our dimensional steamed pork patty base is done. Look at that. The patty stays plump and upright after steaming. It holds together well, and you can clearly see the pork's texture. It's a total winner, both in flavor and presentation. This home-style dish is super versatile and easy to tweak with different ingredients. Besides preserved greens, this versatile base can include dry squid, mushrooms, or scallops. Try different combinations to make a steamed pork patty which your family will love.